It's been amazing. It's interesting to see how many things unite us and far more than kind of divide us in terms of the U.S. market and the European market. There are lots of things that we have in common that we could search for common solutions to, and I think this is a great venue and a great forum to start that process or continue that process. Really, this has been going for several years, and we've been happy to be a part of the experience since the beginning. I think students are looking for privacy, they're looking for safety, they're looking for community, they're looking for living environments that are sustainable. That's very important to them. It's becoming important to their parents that they have the kind of pastoral care that they need and want. And so really students are demanding the whole package. And how do we design residence halls and design apartment complexes and student housing that meets those needs? Yeah, I think especially one of the things that's different in the European market is in the US, these decisions would largely be driven by the university. It would be on university land or near university land, or the university would be removed from the equation and the private provider would be working with the city. There aren't a lot of triangulation of that partnership. I think what we're seeing here is really the next evolution of those partnerships in terms of, it takes all different, if you want, legs of the stool to be supporting one another and equally supportive in order to have a good product for students. And so if the city is not on board with the design or the concept, then it's going to be an uphill battle. If the university doesn't need or want the housing, then we're missing a piece of that. And clearly, if the development partners are not interested, it all has to work together in a seamless way. And so I think the value of having these kinds of meetings is we're all being educated and we're all having the conversations together, kind of absent a project. Because once you get a project, then you start to have financial concerns and skin in the game and all those kinds of things. Here we can talk about it from a theoretical level and get on the same page in terms of being mission focused towards serving students. I mean, certainly there are an ever-growing number of international students in the US, but I don't think they are factored into, especially the financial modeling, quite as deeply. I think if we were to have if we were under 2 or 3% with our international students in terms of where we thought we would be, we could fairly easily make that up with domestic students. And so it's more of a teeter-totter back and forth than a kind of a set commodity that if we don't get it, we're going to miss the mark. So I think we depend on them less, but they're just as important in terms of all the things we've talked about, in terms of their inclusion, community, their path to success, their matriculation and finding their way in the culture. Whether that's that they come over for a one-year stay or they come over as a degree-seeking student, we have the same concerns. There are, at our core, students are the most important thing, and they are what drive this industry. And I think what I've relearned is, how laser focused the sector is on creating good value for students, a good experience for students, and by and large the bedroom and the home that they will need in order to do what they come to the university to do, which is graduate. They don't come to find nice housing. They don't come to join a club or an organization. They come to graduate. And we're an integral part of that experience, and if we do it right, we're not only a part of that experience, we're part of the reason that they cross that stage, because they have spent time in an intentional student living community fostered by the people here.